Hey, I'm Jason and I'm your garden friend. Today we're about to plant a landscape. It's around a pool. And so what I want you to notice is before I even plant it, we cleared the area off. You can see the edge of the grass there where we cleared everything off. And then we staged it. We set all the plants in place so you can tweak them, get little looks at how things are going to fill in, how big, knowing the size of how big the plant's going to be. Some areas we're going to have overlap, other areas we're not. And as you look, you'll see there's basically not that many plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different species, and they're spread throughout this back bed across to the back of the lanai. So the key here is to not use a bunch of plants with just a small palette, and use plants with different textures, and in this case different shades of green to kind of give us that pop. We have the beautyberry that's got a soft big leaf. Then you look at the wax myrtle, has a darker shade of green, almost like a flower, which is kind of cool. So instead of producing a flower, the leaves themselves give off a flower-like appearance. That's the wax myrtle. Both of these are natives, the beautyberry and the wax myrtle. Then we have the kunti. You can see the bright new growth with the green on it, which gives a nice little flash. And then the older stuff will turn a deeper, darker green. And that's almost like a sago. That's going to lay down nice and flat, a sago without the trunk. And so we'll have real contrasting plants right next to each other. And what that's going to do is give some pop. So we don't need actually a lot of color to get some show here. We're getting that with the different shades of green and the contrasting shapes of the leaf and the form of the plant itself. So that's what we did here to kind of trick out this bed around the lanai. Now if you come into the lanai with me, open up the look so as you look out to the garden, you see the plants. And so that was how the look was designed. I got most of the smaller stuff towards the front and the big stuff towards the back. You see the bigger bushes in the back will eventually spread out, forming kind of a green screen with that beautyberry popping up in the middle. Maybe a little trimming going on, but you'll see that sharp contrast because those plants will be right up against each other as they fill and grow in. Now you see on my bottom area, the lightest plant that has a lot of white in it is that flax lily. That's the Florida friendly, and that's going to be little bursts of colors throughout. We don't want to overdo that or it'll be overwhelming. So most of ours are shades of green with these little pops of white all the way through. As you can see on the inside of the bed, he's got some tropical things with lots of color. So all the focus, that'll stand out big, and we'll have this nice lush shades of green in the background. So that was the idea there. You see the one existing plant was a gardenia, and we cut that back, tried to shape that up. We kept that one, but the rest of it is just those 5 plants repeating themselves through the yard. Thanks for listening. I'm Jason, your gardener friend.